I feel small all of a sudden.
No, it's all good, bro. You rock it.
Give it up, ladies and gentlemen. Demario Davis in the building one time. Jets.
Jets. Let's go.
Jets. What's it feel like, man, to be back home? Let's start there.
Man, it's incredible. Like, even when you talk about being back home and the draft approaching, this is the place where I was drafted to. A team took a chance on a kid out of Arkansas State.
Yes.
And here we are 15 years later and returning back to the city that believed in me. And I'm so excited for where we are, where the team is. This was an intentional choice to come back here, and just excited.
I want to go back to those draft day jitters. And what was it like to be that kid that had a dream, that you worked every day of your life to be in a position where you got to step onto an NFL field, but then you're playing that game where it's like, am I going to get drafted? And your name is called. So
the draft, I think everyone needs to know, is the biggest moment in the NFL in the offseason.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm here this week kind of talking about the draft party that the Jets is hosting. First time back in the city since 2014 at the Seaport District.
Yep.
This Thursday, April 23rd, 4 o'clock.
There you go.
And anyone we want the whole Jets fan base to show up. They have free tickets on the Jets website. We want to see you there. Many Jets players will be there, former players as well, and really just interacting with the fan base because we want to celebrate how big this moment is.
For sure.
I remember being at home in Mississippi, watching the draft.
What part of Mississippi, if you don't mind me asking?
I was in Collins, Mississippi.
All right, I got family that's in Laurel.
Yeah, right. So, Laurel's right down the street.
Right down the road.
Yeah, so I'm at my grandmother's house. We had a big fish fry. It's day 2 of the draft, and I don't know if I'm going to go in the second or the third round. And we're just kind of sitting and waiting, kind of playing some cards, hanging out, listening to music. And with the 77 pick, the Jets had called my phone and got a chance to talk to Woody on the phone, talk with the GM, head coach, and it was saying, welcome to the team, man.
Wow.
At that moment, it was like this dream that I had been chasing since the 4th grade was becoming a reality. So this is a big moment to these players, and this moment is life-changing. But it's also a big moment for the organization because what is going to become of your franchise is going to be directly tied to the players that you bring in. And the Jets know how to do it, as they brought me in. But even where I believe the future is going, the draft capital over these next 2 years is huge. And so this is a big moment. This is a big deal. So I'm excited to be back here specifically this year at this draft and being able to be in the city with the fans. I hope everyone turns out in a major way because this is a big moment.
I'm going to ask you, do I have to strong arm you for some tickets to give to a Jets fan to get up onto the rooftop? Because I don't know if I can strong arm you.
No, man.
But I'm going to ask politely, though. How can I give away a pair of tickets?
Man, no strong arming is needed. I think one of the greatest owners in the business, Woody Johnson, has he's shown what he invests in his team and what he invests in the city because the tickets are free.
Boom.
There are free tickets on the Jets website. We want a complete Jets takeover at Seaport.
That's what's up.
At the Seaport District at near Pier 17. We want a complete green experience. We want to we greening out the city for the draft.
What does that gang green mean to you, to put it on again? And let me ask, how difficult was it to get 56 back?
Actually, I just came at the right time. The guy that was in 56 was joining a different franchise, so 56 was available. I didn't have to fight for it or put up no paper for it, so that was good. But it means everything because this city believed in me. I remember seeing the excitement of this entire city when I was drafted and getting a chance to play some amazing games in MetLife. But then getting a chance to kind of go to other places and grow up learn and become everything that I believe that this organization thought I could.
We talked a little bit before the camera started rolling. I got family and friends, and my girlfriend lives in New Orleans. You spent some time, hearing the Whistle Monster in the Dome.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Representing for New Orleans, and your family got to know a little bit about that city as well. But the excitement on your kids' faces when they found out that they was coming back home, especially those who were alive when you were here the first time. To be back in New York City, not only to play for the Jets, but also to bring all the things that you have done as a Walter Payton Award nom, and what you do for the city, what you've done for New Orleans, what you do with your philanthropy. How special is it to use this as a platform, knowing that it's bigger than just football?
I think anywhere that you go, you want to leave a place better than you found it.
Yeah.
And this is a place that took a chance on me, a kid out of Arkansas, so I want to be able to do that. So it's not just what I'm able to bring to the field or bring to the locker room and raising up the young guys. It's also what we plan on being able to bring to the communities and the cities of the tri-state area, and being able to partner with organizations that have been doing that a long time, that know what the needs of the places are here. Being able to come in and serve, that's very important to us.
One of the amazing programs that the NFL and players like you have been involved in is the My Cleats, My Cause, man. Mm-hmm. And putting together, shoes and showing out, but for a greater reason. What goes into, I want to know specifically the cleats and the design. How long do you think about designing those cleats that are, eventually going to go to charity, or going to go to a program that's going to mean so much for raising money towards whatever it is that player is actually bringing awareness to?
Yeah, I think it's two parts to it. It's the swagger. Yeah. It's all about the look, so you got to get a good designer, but it's second about the spotlight. Yes. What organization, what partners are you spotlighting? And over the 14-year career that my wife and I have had in the NFL, we've been able to have some tremendous partners that have helped us serve communities off the field. And so we have partners who are anxious and helping us, as we get ready to transition here, and are looking forward to being able to serve the tri-state areas. But we're also open and looking to new partners, the partners who are here, who have been doing the work, and how can we collaborate?
That's talk about swag, man. The drip is always, arm sleeve. You already have a green and white arm sleeve set up. What's it going to look like when we walk out the tunnel for the first time?
Hey, man, you bring up you bring up the arm sleeve. That's a signature piece for me.
Word.
And so I had one that I was rocking in New Orleans, but I got something new. Something new, and everybody got to stay tuned. Stay tuned for the release.
Stay tuned for it, man. Hey, I do want to get back to this awesome draft party that's going to be popping off tomorrow night. So not only is it free to everybody who makes their way down to the Seaport, but up on the rooftop, Pier 17. Mm-hmm. That's going to be for the Flight Club. That's going to be for the Jet season ticket holders.
Absolutely.
To see one of our coworkers who, Jet Man, shout out to you, to all those who have been rocking the green and white for decades. Is there a way, and again, I don't want to strong arm you, but I'm going to ask you, can I sneak a friend, a +1 to the rooftop to come and hang with y'all?
Hey, I can't get into the entire particulars of how it's going to be set up for the rooftop. I just think that it's incredible that our owner is making an investment to the fan base.
Perfect.
And those who have been committed to the organization.
I'm going to put a call into somebody who's going to get me from behind the camera. I got the thumbs up from behind the camera.
Look at there. Look. You might be able to bring a friend or two upstairs, man. And I think it's just going to be an incredible experience. We want the entire Jet fan base to show up that can. And be on site, because this is a very important draft.
Yes.
With this draft capital, we got to be able to make some good decisions, and I believe in our organization they're going to do that. This is setting the precedence for the future. When you talk about the process that has to go into getting this team where we believe that it can go, it's moments like this. Our coach was talking, Aaron Glenn was talking about yesterday in meetings, being where our feet are. And all we can do is control this moment. And this is a big moment. That's why I'm excited. I'm so glad to be back here in this moment, getting a chance to be out on the ground with the fans.
10 toes.
And something that's going to set the precedence for multiple years down the line.
Love that.
This is a big moment, and I don't want any Jets fans to miss it. And you don't have to, because the tickets are free.
There we go.
And we're going to be outside.
All right, we're going to be outside. I'm going to throw some rapid-fire questions at you before we wrap up here. All right, Big D, you ready for this, man? Before you hit the field, what are you listening to?
Ooh, great question. I might have my gospel on, or some of my favorite artists. Lecrae is one of them.
Lecrae, amazing artist. Yeah. Shout out Lecrae for sure. All right. Any game day superstitions?
They say it ain't superstitions if it worked.
Okay.
From the time I wake up to the time the ball is kicked off, I'm usually doing the exact same thing, and that's too long of a process for me to go in detail about.
There are a lot of hyphens with your name. Father, leader, player, athlete, author. Which one of those is your favorite?
Servant.
There we go. I love that. And thank you for leading that way. Yeah. Really appreciate that. Come on now. Who is your sought after jersey swap? After a game, it's somebody who been a little elusive, but you want to get that jersey so you can put it in a frame at the house?
I don't have a specific player or person I'm trying to get the jersey. Everybody come up to me now and say OG,
Okay.
so they always get my jersey.
There we go. Why the number 56? Why is that the one that you're rocking with?
Another New York legend, Lawrence Taylor.
Easy enough.
Yeah.
I just wanted to hear it from your lips, bro.
Yeah.
I was about to say, man. Okay. Spent some time in New Orleans, back here in New York. Beignet or bagel?
Ooh, great question.
Remember where we're at now.
That's a tough one.
Remember where
That's
we're
a
at
tough
now.
one. It depends on the time of the day.
All right.
Depend on the time of the day.
Last one for you, man. 4th and goal. Game on the line. What running back, either past or present, are you stopping to make sure that you help your team win the game?
Any of them.
Damn.
Any of them. I got respect for all of them.
Yeah.
But any of them.
Yeah, man. But you know what I would love to see? In my mind of minds, man, I go back. I would love to see you put I'm sorry, Christian Okoye. You ain't getting past his goal line.
The hardest one out of every running back, one-on-one at the end of the game that I wouldn't want necessarily is Barry Sanders.
If you could catch him,
Because he might. You don't know if he coming downhill or he going outside. And if you late on either one of them, you in the wrong situation.
You're in the wrong position,
Yeah.
man. What I want to do is we put a button on this conversation and say, welcome back to New York. Thank you for sharing not only who you are on the field, but off the field with us who are football fans and just fans of what it means to serve and to do something a little bit bigger than us and to do it with so much grace. To see that you get to be a part of the organization moving forward, and you're going to help us celebrate with this new draft party popping off at the Pier. Beautiful night here in New York City. It's a special thing. So lastly, what do you want to leave the Jets fans with?
Nothing, just pure excitement.
Yeah.
And looking forward to see everybody there at the draft party. It's going to be a great time. This moment speaks to everything. It speaks for itself. So, pull up, show up, and just show out. JETS, Jets.
There it is. We're going to end it right there on the conversation. Round of applause from behind the camera for DD. Demario Davis in the building, baby. See ya.